Hey guys, what's going on? Lever 2000 here, back with some more Heroes of the Storm gameplay. Today we're going to be playing as the melee specialist, Gazlowe. He's a ton of fun to play. He's a siege expert. He can easily siege lanes by himself. Does an absolute ton of damage to structures and minions. And that's the build we're going to go with today, and hopefully it works out well. And I'll see you once we're in the game. Okay, so here we are in Tomb of the Spider Queen, and let's take a look at our team. We have Zeratul, Tyran, Diablo, and Raynor. Enemy team is Tyran, Raynor, Malfurion, Zeratul, and Diablo. Very, very similar team. So this should be an interesting match. First thing we're going to go with is that our basic attacks against structures are going to destroy ammo and deal extra damage. This is all going to go along with our siege build, so we'll see what this looks like in a second. Our three abilities, we have Rocket Turret. We can place a turret down on the ground. Anything in the range of the turret can be shot by it. It will focus on minions, but heroes over minions. Can you? Oh. I didn't know there was a back way into this base. That's actually really interesting. I actually never noticed that. I knew about it, I just never looked at it myself. Okay, so second thing is a death laser. As you can see with death laser, there's a big and a little arrow. The little arrow is where you start, and then you channel the ability, and the longer you channel it, the bigger the laser gets. As you can see here, it's growing, 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 and there now it's full size, and we can blast people with it. Last one is an explodium charge. It lays a bomb down on the ground. After 5 seconds it explodes, it stuns and damages enemies within the area. Now we have all these abilities which are all long range abilities, but we are melee ourselves, so anything that we're doing is melee attacks. We're going to need to get out of there as those towers start hammering us. Let's go grab a sippy cup as we have Zeratul in the game and he can gank us pretty easily, so we have to be careful of that. Now the goal in this game is going to be to gather the gemstones that these spiders here drop. Once we gather those gemstones, we are going to turn them in, and we are going to turn them in down here at these little spider eggs. When we turn them in, after we turn in 50 of them, we are going to gain some help in our lane. Zeratul going to engage way too far. We're going to charge up our laser and nail Zeratul with it. It's not going to be enough to kill him, but not bad. And Diablo is going to die here, I hope. I think we're going to be able to get him. Yes, we are. Our turrets are able to kill him, which is fantastic. Very, very effective if you have a lot of turrets laid down in your lane. As you can see, he was trying to run away there, but it was just like a line of turrets, and it was pretty easy to take him down. So we're building up the amount of gemstones we have. We're going to have 9 here. It's a good opportunity to turn them in as it doesn't look like there's anyone around. Next talent that we're going to take is that enemy minions can drop scrap. Now what scrap is, I didn't explain that. It's our passive ability. And you can see it's these nuts and bolts on the ground here. And those restore our mana when we pick them up. We can also disassemble our own turrets to give us scrap back if we don't need the turrets anymore. So Diablo's going to try to CC us here, but he actually gets caught in the charge there. He does have a stun left, but I think we should be able to get away here, yes. I pushed it a little far there, and I am going to go back for health, as the sippy cup isn't going to quite give me enough. We're doing okay solo in this lane, like I said. Gazlowe is definitely capable of owning a lane on his own, and that's what we're doing so far. We managed to get a kill out of it on our own, and as you can see here, we have top hero damage, top siege damage, and top XP contribution, so that's fantastic. We are going to fight Diablo here because he's going to get hit with our explodium charge, and he's going to realize that, yeah, it's probably a good idea to run away here, as I was charging up my death laser. Tyran hits me with her bird, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage to me. I'm going to pick up all this scrap, Now that enemy minions can drop it along with structures and my own turrets. It's great. I now have 7 more charges that I can turn in, and I might as well, as we're gaining a little bit of a lead here. We're up 24-19. And we turn in some more there. Diablo comes in and takes down one of my turrets, but we lay down 2 more. And again, he's going to have to be careful, as we will fight him one-on-one if we need to. And he is very low health. Our turrets are hammering him. It's not going to quite be enough. And this death laser is actually going to be wasted, unfortunately, but that's okay. Next thing we are going to take is a little bit of... Actually, we're going to make our turrets attack multiple targets. We might as well. Alright, so our turrets are now going to shoot multiple targets when they attack. As you can see, we have quite the presence in our lane with our turrets. And we are going to have to retreat here. Diablo definitely does not want to get too close to this. And as you can see here, he's getting pushed back. We have 4 turrets here, and they will hammer him with damage very quickly, as you can see. If he doesn't get some help, he's a dead man. Alright, so we almost killed Diablo there, but we weren't quite able to. We'll keep our turrets up outside the gates. And then we're going to just run back and grab a sippy cup quickly. Diablo is going to get slammed by those turrets when he steps into them. So he's going to have to retreat back inside his base. In comes Diablo again. We have some more turrets to go down. And this is definitely going to kill him. He wants to be aggressive, but he can't because all these turrets built up outside the base are way too strong for him, and that'll give us the opportunity to start sieging down this wall, and this is where Gazlowe can really take control. As down goes the gate, these towers are out of ammo, and it's going to be no problem for us to take them down. Now once we hit level 10, then we'll really be talking, as you'll see. I'll have the opportunity to show you here in a second. Just how deadly Gazlowe can be as a siege specialist. Diablo, absolutely nothing he can do at this point. Tyran comes in, tries to get me with her Lunar Flare, but I am able to escape. And now we have some friendly minions to push the lane for us. Unfortunately, we are going to need to go back for mana because we are almost out and we are very mana dependent, which is why I took that extra scrap for minions, but it's just not enough as we were dropping tons of turrets there. So now that we're full mana, we'll head right back to that lane, and now we are siege experts as we are going to grab the Robo Goblin passive ability. It is going to increase our damage to minions. It's going to increase our damage to everything that's not a hero, basically, by 150%, which is a massive amount, absolutely massive amount. Diablo is going to run right into our bomb, which is what we wanted, and we are going to charge up our death laser. We'll zap him as he runs away. Didn't do a ton of damage, but that's fine. We are going to keep pushing this lane, keep laying down those turrets as we move, lay down the bombs, and smash the crap out of... okay, hold on. We gotta retreat a little here as Diablo comes in with some health. And he's gonna stand in our bomb again. And he gets hit by the stun of the friendly Diablo. And we are gonna have to move back a little bit here, but we're still doing tons of damage. Diablo is now in the range of all our minions, all our bombs, everything. We're going to charge up this death laser because I have this sneaking feeling he's going to step back into range. If he doesn't, we'll just hit the tower with it. Alright, we have to hit the tower with it, but that's okay. So our lane push is definitely being slowed a little bit by Diablo, but nothing we can't handle, that's for sure. He's definitely not able to stop us. He's just kind of slowing us down, and we're easily able to push him back as we go. We're going to turn in all our gems as we've built up quite a few, and we're going to pick up some scraps. This tower's out of ammo, or this fort's out of ammo. We're going to take that down, lay down our turrets, and this is the final push through this first camp. No problem. Looks like the other camps have also been pushed back by our friendly team. Next thing we're going to go with is we're going to deal damage to nearby enemies. So whoever we're standing by, we're going to deal additional damage to them over time. And we're going to go into Mega Siege mode here. We're going to take the ammo out of this tower and kill it. And then we're going to head right over this one and do the same thing. Turan comes in, hits me with their pinning shot. They do have a lane push here, so we are going to have to be careful. Turan can't get too close as I lay that bomb down. And we will have to move back a little bit. We can head down here and possibly help kill Zeratul. Alright, well, we did allow Diablo to escape, so that's good. That's about all we can ask for here. And we will wait for the Sippy Cup to come up. And then I'm going to go back up to the top lane and try to help kill that minion. Alright, there we go. Alright, back up to the top. This is the only minion left pushing. We'll lay this bomb down so everybody steps in it. We'll lay a couple turrets down. And then we should easily be able to kill this minion on our own. And down goes their first push of the game. Lay another bomb down here. There we go. We're going to scrap this turret here and just grab the extra mana from it. And then we're going to move forward and lay some more down up by this tower. As you can see, nobody's really giving me a hard time, which is great, because as long as no one's giving me a hard time, it gives me the ability to push uncontested right into their main base. So that's certainly what we're going to try to do here. We're going to lay down some turrets here. That's going to draw the fire of this tower, and that'll give us enough time to kill all the ammo in it. The next minion wave for us gets here, and we are going to push through into their base without any trouble. You can see there that Turan scouted me out with her bird, and that is going to be our cue to get out of there so we don't get trapped. If the enemy team decided, they could make the attempt to try to trap us. Looks like Raynor here is going to kill Diablo, but that's going to give us the opportunity to come in and go after him. We're not going to be able to kill him, we just don't quite have that burst damage. We are going to grab all these gems that he dropped, and we're going to go turn them in. Alright, so we turned in 21 gems, and that is going to give enough for our web weavers to descend again. That's going to be my cue to head back up to this top lane, and the reason I'm going to do that, Diablo doesn't want anything to do with me. The reason I'm going to do that is because our minions are pushed so far in this lane. We're going to lay down our turrets, and Diablo is going to know at this point that it's not a good idea to engage with me. He's still going to attempt it, and we're just going to drop back a little bit and charge up our laser. Hopefully he won't notice it. Looks like he might have. Like I said, we can always shoot this, so that's fine. He did realize that maybe it wasn't a good idea to get too close there. Next thing we're going to go with is increased rocket turret range. Diablo can't do much to us. We were going to attack him before we get stunned, but he did manage to get the charge off on us. Didn't do too much, and this push is going quite well in this lane. We're going to start pushing towards the core now, and we need to be careful with this for sure, but at the same time, it's not too bad right now. We're doing a pretty good job pushing and not getting caught too far behind enemy lines. Our minions have died, so we do have to be a little bit careful. Turan comes in there to help. We will retreat now and grab a sippy cup. But a very good push by our line. And we can see here we are only 2-0, so the enemy team is actually out killing us. But that is not our goal at all in this game. I was going to say never. But that is not our goal in this game. Our goal, our only goal right now, is to siege. And as you can see, with 108,000 siege damage, and on top of that 30,000 hero damage, we're doing exactly what we want. Alright, so we're going to take this bruiser camp to help us push. And we're going to try to take the enemies too if we can. As you can see, we have no problem doing that. So hopefully if the enemy isn't grabbing theirs, we can get it quickly. Diablo's going to come with me, which is a great help. Looks like the enemy team has their second wave of web weavers, which isn't ideal, but that's okay. You can't grab bruiser camps when the web weavers are active, so we are just going to help try to push this wave back. We're going to lay down our turrets. We're going to lay down our bomb here, and if we can kill this before it even gets out of the base, that's fantastic. We have to be careful here as Zeratul is after us. We almost have a turret up, so we're going to lay that down on our way. And then we're also going to lay down this bomb, and we are going to die to Zeratul. There's our first death. Unfortunately, we just got stuck with a Starfall, Diablo's ultimate ability, and then Zeratul chasing us. We didn't have any help from the friendly team, but that's okay. So far, so good. We have tops in every category on our team besides healing. So all is not lost. Now, we have actually fallen a slight bit behind the enemy, and they are now pushing towards our core. So we're going to go back up to the top, I think, and start working on pushing that lane again. If we can push together as a team, I think we could easily win. But I don't know, like the top lane, I haven't had a single person helping me in that lane, so I don't know what's going on with that. We are going to lay down our turrets here for when the enemy starts pushing into the base. We're going to lay down our bomb, and then we're just going to start charging up our turret. Zeratul is going to die as he doesn't realize all my turrets are down, and neither really does Turan at this point. They are going to have to run away, that's fine. We did manage to fend them off, and that was our goal. Our turrets are now dealing quite a big amount of damage, so that's good. Malfurion's going to miss me with his roots there. Enemy web weavers descending. Oh my god, they got another set of web weavers. That is not good. That is going to be tough for us to deal with, although we are actually assaulting their base, so we do get caught a little bit here. We're going to have to run for our lives. Turan hits me with her owl. It's not enough. I don't think she'll be able to get me with anything else. One more shot's going to kill me. I am able to escape, and we'll go straight back to the core here. I did not have very much health left. That was scary. Oh my goodness. Alright. Getting back to full health, we're going to have to deal with these web weavers yet again. I didn't realize they had so many coins. We're going to lay down some turrets there for when they try to step in. We're just going to do our best to pester them. Diablo here does have a lot of health, but we will get out of the range of his fire breath, and we'll start charging our death laser. It's going to go full. We're going to nail everyone with it. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage just because I don't have any talents added to it, but that's okay. We can see Malfurion there. He is so close to dying. Looks like he will get away at this point. Diablo a bit overextended, and we're going to give him a hard time here, and we are going to be able to kill him. He's going to drop some gems for us. The next thing we're going to go with is basic attacks chain to minions and mercenaries. That means that our basic attacks are going to hit lots of people at once, and you can take down a minion wave extremely quickly with this talent. The other one there with the Shredder, it allows us to do more damage to heroes, but that's not something I'm interested in at all. Any other time, I'm an assassin lover. I love to take down the enemy heroes, but in this game, that is not our goal in any way. We are simply just trying to siege down the enemy. And as you can see there, we just hit 4 enemy minions for 500 each and killed them all basically in one shot. So we're going to continue smashing everyone. We're just cutting through these minion waves, basically one-shotting every minion wave. And we can actually build up quite the amount of friendly minions helping us here by killing these minion waves without them having a chance to attack. So there we go. Down goes another one. And we're pushing into the core area now. We're going to lay down our cannons. The enemy's going to have to come back. Turan has to drop a Starfall, which is great. She is going to be able to get us here, though. She's faster than us. She does miss us. And we actually do get away. That is unbelievable. I didn't think we were going to be able to do it. But we are able to get away. We will have to hearth back. As she just had to get back there and help with those minion waves that we were generating. So that was very good. Zeratul here pushing towards our base. I think it's probably time we give some help to our teammates, as they could definitely use the help. I'm going to try first, though, to grab this bruiser camp. And we can hit them all now at once, so this isn't a problem for us. Down they all go with the help of Zeratul. And we will go turn in now some of our gems. If we can get one more push of web weavers, I think we can win the game pretty easily. Hopefully no one sees me up here turning in. Malfurion almost came up this way, but changed his mind. And we will be able to get away. Here comes Raynor. We'll come up here, we'll help with this push. We want these bruisers to stay as high health as possible as we attempt to push. This is going to be our cue to get the heck out of there, as in comes Raynor. We'll lay down some turrets to shoot him. He and Malfurion are charging up this way, taking damage the whole time. And as long as they want to do that, that's fine with me. Our bruiser camp continues to push. I'm going to head right down to this bruiser camp, because if we can get two going at once, that'd be fantastic. And it looks like we might have the opportunity to do that. We're going to lay down our turrets. Not the best placed bomb, but that's okay. Come on, come on, come on. We got to get this done quickly as possible. We are hitting both of them, and we are going to be able to get it. 3 of the enemy heroes down, 2 bruiser camps pushing towards the core. Raynor's going to get overpowered here. He's going to have to fall back, as he will not have enough to defend against all of us. His banshees are out on me. He is trying desperately to kill me. Our bruisers are not helping. He's chasing, and he goes down. I think that this is just a situation where we're just going to have to push and hope that we don't get killed. We're going to take down all of these things as quickly as possible. The enemy heroes are almost back up. I have no health, but we got to make this push. Oh, and I do go down with Zeratul, and I didn't realize I stepped in the range of this tower. But that's okay. We got a very good push going on for our team. Hopefully I didn't drop too many gems. I wasn't really paying attention to how many I had. So hopefully I didn't lose too many. We are now 6-2 with 200,000, siege damage, 58,000 hero damage, and 29,000 XP contribution. Absolutely fantastic game so far with Gazlowe. Very well done. And looks like we are continuing to push their core now with a web weaver, which is fantastic. The core is down to 81%. In comes the enemy team to clean up this web weaver. We do have another one coming in this top lane with a pretty decent push. I don't know if it's going to get there, however, and the friendly team does have to retreat out of the core area. But they're not paying attention to all these minions coming in, web weavers, everything. But again, it's not going to be enough, as it's only down to 79% health. Diablo here pushing back Zeratul. If he can get a good shot in here on Raynor, I can definitely come in and help him. I'm going to get ahead of Raynor And I was going to lay down turrets, but not even needed. We're going to lay down this bomb. And, oh, and wow, the whole enemy team came in there. Diablo popped his ultimate. Zeratul went crazy on me. And not much of a chance there, but that's fine. I was trying to help out the team. I was just trying to help out. Alright, so this could be a bit of an issue for us as the enemy has their web weavers coming out. Good thing we do have 2 lanes pushed all the way towards their core, so that is helpful. However, yeah, we do need to push. We need to push together. In comes the enemy team into our core area, and they take down one of our towers, making our core very vulnerable down the middle. And this web weaver is going to push right up to the core. We are all going to push mid. The team agrees that we all need to work together, so do I. And we do disperse the enemy team quite well here. Malfurion running away down the middle. We are going to need to deal with these minions, which I can deal with no problem. We lay down the bomb. We're going to kill this web weaver quite easily, not giving us any problems. Down goes that lane push. I'm not sure what the plan is here. Are we pushing? I guess we're pushing. Okay, we're going to need to defend, apparently, because people can't decide what to do. And again, the teamwork is kind of going out the window, but what can you do? So we'll come in here and clean up these minions. Not a problem for us. As you can see, we just hit them for 588 each. And if we can pick off some heroes here, then we can stand a chance. Raynor gets his stim up, but it's not going to be enough with me and Diablo on him. We're going to need to head back up here and help Tyrande, who is up against Diablo. Don't take down my turrets. There we go. We defend. We'll grab this camps and push. Alright, we will grab this camp as quickly as possible. Not too much of an issue for us. Raynor comes in and helps with the last shot there. We'll take down this catapult. In comes the enemy. Did get the bruiser camp there. So we will have to try to take out their bruiser camp before they do any damage to ours. Looks like it's not too much of a problem. Thanks to our absolutely massive siege damage, we were able to take that down with ease. I am taking some damage here, kind of leading the charge, but I'm okay with that at this point. Tyrande comes in and scoats us out. We are going to need to be careful now. Going to hide momentarily. I am going to get rooted there, which was very bad. I ran in a little too early, and that is not a good death for us. We are in big trouble here. With 2 of our heroes down, they have a pretty easy push right now. Zeratul is most likely going to be able to take down Tyrande. I think she misclicked there on that wall and shot it, and that's definitely going to cause her to die. And that's very unfortunate. 275,000 siege damage. That's unbelievable. I don't know if I've ever had that much. Zeratul trying to turn in. He is going to get interrupted, but looks... Oh, no, he is going to go after Diablo. He tried to throw a singularity spike on him, but it was intercepted by one of our friendly minions. Right now, just Zeratul and Diablo up. Zeratul's not doing anything. Zeratul? Hello? Looks like he's not even playing, which is extremely frustrating. Raynor, once again, is just getting in there, getting his hands dirty, and it's not the smartest thing. Down goes Zeratul. If we can get some good shots on the enemy team here, this is our chance. I don't know why Diablo's trying to one-on-one with me. He's not gonna do it with all these helpers around. Like, there's just no way it's gonna happen. They do get the boss. The boss begins beating on our core. I wasn't paying attention to that. I'm gonna need to do my best to kill this thing as quickly as humanly possible. As we're down to 23%, 19%. Nobody seems to be focusing on the boss, and it is going to take down our core on its own. Definitely a disjointed effort by our team. We just didn't have the teamwork. That definitely has a lot to do with me. I mean, I was definitely doing my own thing for the majority of that game, so I can't say too much bad things about everyone else and not beat on myself a little there, but nonetheless, it's always nice to be able to showcase what you're trying to in a video, and I think I definitely did that with almost 300,000 siege damage, 72,000 here damage, and a huge XP contribution to the team. So there it is. We do lose this game, but definitely a fun game with Gazlowe nonetheless. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and leave me a comment. And subscriptions to my channel are always greatly appreciated. And until next time, guys, take care. And I'll